2 out of 5 postmenopausal women suffer from vaginal dryness, painful intercourse, and so much more. But they don't have to, thanks to Dr. Loren Frankel of Palmetto Women's Health.
I think women in general are afraid to talk about these sorts of things. You can turn on the TV any time of day and you're going to see a Viagra commercial. And you can talk about erectile dysfunction all day long, but nobody's talking about women's health and women's sexual issues, which are big. I mean, they're just as important.
And because they're so important, Dr. Frankel is proud to offer the MonaLisa Touch laser therapy.
Women come in all the time complaining about libido in general, and they think that they're the only women who have that complaint. Men and women are very different. Men get stressed and they want to have sex because it relaxes them. Women work hard all day, take care of their kids, make dinner, clean up, and the last thing they want to do is something for anybody else.
Another reason they don't want to have sex? It's too painful.
Many of the menopausal women, regardless of what treatments we were giving them, the main complaint was still that they had vaginal dryness and still couldn't have sex with their husbands. And it was causing a lot of emotional distress.
Like patient Deb Andrus of Polly's Island, a wife and mother who has been grappling with painful intercourse for years.
I went through an early menopause, probably didn't have relations with my husband for probably 12 years because of pain and discomfort and dryness and just horrible pain.
A nightmare that her husband of 36 years silently dealt with.
I think he thought it was him. You know, it's me. It's, you know, you're not interested in me, and it wasn't that at all. It was that it was one of those things I just could not do anymore.
So Deb found out about the MonaLisa Touch.
The MonaLisa is a laser. It's a CO2 laser that's inserted inside the vagina. And what it does is it makes little micro laser burns, and the body sees that as something it has to go heal. So it brings in the immune system and the fibroblasts, and it brings in a whole new blood supply, regenerating collagen.
She learned that she was the perfect candidate for it.
I wouldn't have to use the creams anymore, and this laser would just rejuvenate, and I would have the vagina of a 21-year-old again.
But what happened after that first treatment wasn't a laughing matter. It was life-changing.
There's a chance that we might have a sexual relationship again. So he said, yep, no matter what it costs, just go for it. Then when this happened, it's like I'm a newlywed again. Yeah, he was very happy. So was I. I mean, it's like being a woman again.
The first treatment helps. The second treatment is where we see the really big symptom relief, where people say, well, I noticed something, but after that second treatment, now I can really tell. And so for Deb, it brought her back to where she was at age 30.
We're much closer. We are much closer. It's hard to explain.
But it's not just about having sex. With more than 60% of breast cancer survivors affected by vaginal atrophy, it's the first of its kind to help them hormone-free.
A breast cancer survivor is going to be told under no way, shape, or form to use any sort of estrogen-containing product. It leaves those women in an even worse spot because a lot of them have to go and not only have, a lumpectomy or a mastectomy, a lot of them go and have their ovaries removed as well. So now you're stuck with changing your body, possibly losing your breasts, and then losing your estrogen. You're giving women a new chance to have something in their life that they've lost.
It also helps women with incontinence, recurrent bladder and yeast infections, pain and dryness, and so much more.
The MonaLisa really is life-changing in all aspects for almost any woman, 40, 50, 60, 70. I have a 72-year-old woman who now has sex twice a week, and she's happier than she's been in 20 years. It's important because it lets women know they can talk about it. You can take all the Viagra you want, and if your wife can't have sex with you, you're wasting your time.
Call Palmetto Women's Health today or visit them online. For Palmetto Women's Health, I'm Ryan Nelson.